What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, DHRT Productions here. So we're here to give you a brand new update on the Ninja Turtles reboot with Seth Rogan. And this time, it's all about teenagers. So let's get to the article. Alright, so it says Seth Rogen's TMNT movie is about being a teenager. And you know what the Ninja Turtles were known for is being teenagers. And plus the title fits perfectly and it makes so much sense. Here we go. Seth Rogen states that the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot will put particular focus on the teenage aspect of the particular heroes. I don't know how you said that, but it could make sense, which is why I'm 100% bored on this. Seth Rogen, who is the producer of the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film reboot, stated that the newest installment in the long-running franchise will put particular focus on the teenage aspect of the titular heroes. Okay. Something about this word that I can't even pronounce, but y'all forgive me if I can't say it right. TMNT started as a comic book series created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird in 1984 that featured the anonymous turtles in their fight against crime. The original comics were relatively dark and gritty, but as the turtles became more popular, their image began to brighten up. The series spawned several cartoons, live-action films, and toy lines, and by the 90s, TMNT was a certified culture phenomenon. Let's not forget the video games, Turtles in Time, the arcade game, and Hyperstone Heights, tournament fighters as well. Don't y'all forget about that. First live action film in the series, simply titled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was released in 1990. Despite getting lukewarm critical reviews, the film was a smash hit among fans and is still largely considered to be the best TMNT film of all time, which is true, and I still love this movie to this day. Two sequels followed that film, 1991's Secret of the Ooze and 1993's Turtles in Time, which was the worst sequel of the original three. Neither sequel was as well received or as financially lucrative as the original, and the film series was put on ice. Since then, there has been a handful of attempts to reboot TMNT for the big screen with varying degrees of success, but fans generally agree that none have quite hit the mark as the 1990 film, which is true. Oh yeah, in June of 2020, it was announced that the next TMNT reboot will be produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. Sign, I'm stupid. With the film being made under the duo's production company, Point Grey Pictures. In an interview with Collider, Rogen mentioned that the new reboot will aim to be more like a coming-of-age film, emphasizing the teenage aspect of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rogen, who himself has been a fan of TMNT since he was a child, brought up how the teenage part of the Turtles was always interesting him the most. You know, that part really makes sense because the Ninja Turtles were known to be teenagers and they acted like teenagers. But in the 1984 comics, they were known to be acting more grown, adult-like, because it was gritty, it was dark and violent. But the 1987 pretty much cheesed it up a lot. But it's kind of like my guilty pleasure, so kudos. Let's get back to it, y'all. As a lifelong fan of the Ninja Turtles, really the teenage part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was always the part that stuck out to me the most. And as someone who loves teenage movies and who's made a lot of teenage movies and who literally got their start in their entire profession by writing a teenage movie, the idea of kind of hunting it on that the element was really exciting to us. I mean, not discarding the rest, but really using that kind of a jumping off point of the film. So this is basically him just saying how the teenage part of the Turtles was kind of interesting in him, and how much it made an impact, because he started out as a teenage actor, and up to adulthood now, it pretty much makes sense. So it's really good for him to know to being a fan of Ninja Turtles and understanding the fandom. So unlike other companies, they don't. While this choice may seem strange as a glance, it isn't once you focus on Rogan's career. He got his start working shows like Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared, which primarily focused on the lives of teenagers and young adults. Superbad, another coming-of-age film that Rogan and Evan Goldberg started writing when they were only 13. When they were only 13, is largely considered one of the best teen comedies of all time, given Rogan's track record and emphasis on the teenage aspect of TMNT could be the way to go. Yeah, you can tell he's really passionate about this project, and I don't blame him. The Turtles have had a rocky history when it comes to their big screen outings. Their most recent films haven't been met with the best reputation. Yes, whatever this says. And hope for a movie that captured the spirit of the characters like the 1990 movie has been dwindling. While Rogan's film won't be live action, so I thought we were going to get live action. It'll be CGI. CG, which isn't necessary as bad thing. It does seem like more thought and care are being put into portraying the characters and the characters in the world. Rogan's filmography more than shows that Jesus Christ, every time I read I get stuck on certain parts. That he has an knack for capturing the teenage experience and viewing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the lens can yield as much more interesting product that what we've been given recently. Okay, my reading is bad, but y'all know where I'm going with this one, so I hope y'all catching on what I'm saying. So this part, he's talking about how the franchise had a rocky start when it comes to having a big screen failures, and the Michael Bay movies did absolutely worse, and it made no sense whatsoever. And that's why this part, when he was talking about, it makes so much sense in sort of way. Yeah, despite my bad readings, at least we got more information on the Seth Rogen's Ninja Turtles reboot, and now we know that the movie is going to be coming of age type of movies. And the fact that he said that the Ninja Turtles are going to be more like teenagers, and it makes sense. When you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the word teenage, the turtles are going to be more teenage-like, and it kind of fits in every single way. And I'm looking forward to how the movie turns out, because I feel like the Ninja Turtles got more real news than the Power Rangers. Just saying. What's y'all thoughts on this? Are you still excited for the Ninja Turtles reboot? And what are you looking forward to seeing in the film when it comes out in 2022? Let me know in the comments down below. DH2 Productions, and I see y'all tomorrow.